5 fillies lined up. And they're off over 7 furlongs. The second Group 2, the Alpha Centauri Debutante Stakes. And it's Barnavara who shows in the lead early on, followed by exactly out on the right, the White Cap, followed by Stable Companion and Red Hot Favourite Bedtime Story. Tracking Barnavara is Eastern Peace, and trailing the field is Senna's Girl. It's Barnavara from exactly, followed by Bedtime Story. On the rail is Eastern Peace, and bringing up the rear is Senna's Girl. Is exactly out on the right-hand side, has come up to, on the far rail is Barnavara, they're wide apart, and then Bedtime Story, Eastern Peace, followed at the halfway stage by Senna's Girl. Exactly, Wayne Lorden in the White Cap. On the rail is Barnavara and Shane Foley, 2 lengths clear of Bedtime Story and Ryan Moore. Eastern Peace nudged along by Robbie Colgan on the inside and overtaken for last by Senna's Girl and Ben Cohen. Racing just outside the final quarter, exactly in the middle of the track. On the left, ridden along is Barnavara. In the middle of the track is Bedtime Story, a gap then to Eastern Peace, Senna's Girl, racing towards the final furlong, and the three are wide across the track. Bedtime Story gets a reminder on the outside of Stable Companion, exactly on the inside, battling on well as Barnavara, and Bedtime Story is in front where it matters the most. Bedtime Story by 3 parts of a length to exactly Barnavara, well clear of...
Aidan O'Brien rejoins us. He's just carried off the Group 2 double here at the Curragh with Bedtime Story completing a treble for yourself and Ryan. And we might as well start with her. She didn't win maybe as easily as 1 to 16 might suggest. That's no concern of yours, obviously. But in terms of the performance, we overall happy.
No, we were very happy, Gary. We were very conscious that she has to come back here to the Moigler, and we know she's a filly has an awful lot of early pace, so you really couldn't go hard enough for her early. We didn't want to do that to her today. So Ryan, when she came out, he took her back and let her relax. And then obviously they ran the last 2, and that was always going to happen when the pace wasn't fast, but she had to get down and knuckle down and do it. But Ryan was very happy with her. We were very happy with her. She's obviously very classy, and with those classy horses, the harder you go, the better it suits them. So it was a lovely run, really. She came in and she was hardly blown. So the plan is to come back to the Moigler. She has lowered the speed, but obviously we know her sister gets 1.5 miles now, and like in York, his sister got 1.5 miles after running Keane, so that means obviously she probably even stays further, you know. So no, couldn't be happier really, Gary.
Bit of water to go under the bridge yet, but at this stage, how strong a team do you think you might have for the Moigler, horses like Fairy Godmother and Lake Victoria there?
Yeah, I think so. Listen, Lake Victoria is probably a very strong possibility for it as well. She's came out of Newmarket very well, and I'm very happy with her sense. Fairy Godmother will probably go to the Chieveley Park, so she won't obviously be in the Moigler, so we'll see whether she'll have a run before then or not. But she had a little break and physically has done very well, so that was always the plan with her. We'll see.
A filly who's kind of been forgotten about a bit is Giselle, who was favourite to beat Bedtime Story when they ran first met, and Ryan actually rode her. What's the news on her, Aidan? Is she on her way back?
Yeah, she is. She got a bad bump in Leopardstown, and she got hit off of the rail, and she cut her splint bone and it chipped. So that all had to, it got infected, it all had to settle down, and so it's taken her a good bit of time, but she's back working again. She's done 2 or 3 pieces of work. Physically, she's done very well, and we always liked her a lot. So I think she'll probably be 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks away, 3 to 4 weeks away again from coming, but she's a lovely filly for the future.
Not one to forget about by the sound of it.
No, absolutely, no doubt about that, I'd say.
And Aidan O'Brien Matisse has won really well, appreciating the step up to 7 as you expected in the Wootton Bassett Futurity. What happened late on? Did Ryan know why he jinked in that last round?
He got there and he spooked. Listen, obviously some horses do that, and obviously he's a horse never doesn't want to be there too long, and we kind of knew that. But when Ryan went there and he went to teach him, and obviously he saw a camera or saw something and just had a good look. But that's 2-year-olds, and listen, that's all part of it. But it's what you'd love about him today. He was very relaxed, and when Ryan really asked him to quicken, like he really did quicken. So that I think what he did is what you really love in the kind of a miler, you know. So he relaxed quick, and then when Ryan asked him to make up them few lengths, he went there very quick, you know. So it's green and babiness, and I'd say doesn't probably want to be there too long.
I'm sure we're going to see him back here for the Gus Vincent O'Brien National Stakes. Is he the clear number 1 in the pecking order at this stage of the 2-year-old colt?
We always had him there on that programme, and he's Like I say, at home he works to a horse, and that's him. But we haven't asked him to go away from horses before. But that was always his programme. He's gone up through his races the way we were hoping that he would, and onto the National Stakes hopefully will be the next thing for him.
Look forward to seeing him there. Great day's work so far. Thanks, Aidan. Appreciate it.
Pleasure, Gary.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.